Hi, this is Yamparal Rahul and I welcome you to my Deriverse journal demo video. This particular app which I built is for this bounty which is posted by Matthews and Deriverse. I would like to thank Matthews because without his information about the program ID, I would not be able to pull up real data and build this application. So with that note, let's get started. Before starting up, I want to tell that I have done real trade on Deriverse, and this is what the trades are. Like I have tried spot, perpetuals, and also tried liquidity. I tried to fetch this same data to my app so that I can see real analytics and make a real application. So this is the wallet that I used, which starts with 9RNP, for which I will use to demo my application. So this is Deriverse journal. So this is the first page that the user sees, and it's just a little information about what the app is all about. So once I click on let's get started, this is the second screen which asks the user to provide their wallet which they have used on Deriverse DEX, and if they don't have any wallet, they can click on explore with mock data. So if I click on I have a wallet, it opens up Jupyter's wallet adapter, and I can click on whatever the wallets that I have in my browser. Once I click, it opens up the signing method. I connects it. So once I connected it, the app fetches the previous stored information about the wallet, and if there is no wallet same as this, the app notifies the user as a new user and tell them to sign up. So this will be helpful when the user doesn't have a wallet, they have already used it and they don't get it. So whole authentication is around wallet address as a unique ID. So when I click on yes, continue, it takes a little bit time and loads up, and I will be directed to direct wallet screen. So this is wallet screen where I need to fetch the trades that I had done. So in here, the user is having two options. One, they can use the wallet that they have linked with the account, or if they have multiple wallets, they can also add that those wallet addresses here and ingest that data into the analytics. So the reason I added this manual address is because I found that traders doesn't use only one wallet address, they use multiple wallet, which is in a roadmap to support multiple wallet integration and show an all analytics and wallet wise analytics. So the user which they have connected the address, it is fetched here, and when I click on run lookup, so now there is an API call happening at the backend which fetches all the trades which happened on the devnet. So it takes little bit time. So first I am using Helios to get all the transactions, and I filter it out with the Deriverse SDK and the program ID which was provided by Matthews. So here it comes with all the trades that happened, the recent one and the previous one, all of them with what are the type, what are the symbols, quantity, and all information with signature. Now I get a first glance of analytics here itself, like what are the total trades, what is the total PNL, what is the win rate, and total fees that I paid. Now the next thing is the user can ingest this data, or if they want to skip it, they can skip. So once I click on save and ingest, this particular information is saved into a Supabase. So I'm using a Supabase database to store all of these details. I didn't found any decentralized way to do that, but I have a plan to make it fully decentralized. So once the user clicks on yes and continues, they are greeted with this screen, which is the analytics screen. And here it shows the last ingestion date. So the reason I kept it as the last ingestion date is because I don't want to hit API again and again, because there's a limit to it, and as this is just a first MVP of the app, I want to keep my costs less as much as possible. So here the user gets a first important view about what is their total PNL, and they can filter it out. So these are filtered out. You can see how I can filter with the main filters on the top, which is all, today, yesterday, 1 week, 1 month, and 1 year. And they can also check for the pick a date. They can click on a particular date, for example 14th, and when they apply, they can see those too. So let's go with the all, and here there's a two metrics, one is PNL and one is drawdown. And if the user want to visualize it, they can click on this button and they can visualize. The reason I kept the chart hidden is because I have seen a lot of dashboards bombarding the user, like throwing analytics, throwing the charts, number of charts on the user without having any control. So I tried to keep it as much as simple and as much as design native, So as you can see, this font that I used, the number is a pixel grid font, which gives a unique taste to it. If the user want to know about the drawdown, so they can click on drawdown chart and they will get this overlapping metric on their PNL. This helps them to match their PNL and drawdown both. Next, after that, I have a performance and time in market metric, which is like win rate, the average trade duration, and what were their largest trades, like largest win and largest loss. And after that, I have time based performance. So this one shows session and hourly differences, which you can click and see. Next is trading behavior, so which shows you the order type ratio and long short ratio. Here I have tried to implement a graph, but I felt like instead of implementing some progress bar or some pie chart and all of these things, showing the number in front will be good. And I have plans to expand it in a more detailed way, which I have done the UI of it, but it will take little time to wire it up, so I'm skipping that part for now. Next, the user can see their trading volume, what's their total trading volume, what was their average win, average loss, how much the fees they have paid for the protocol to the taker and the network. So it's a fees distribution, and then they can see their trades. So this is what the basic analytics that I have built on the real data. So this was the analytics page. Now coming to the next one, which is journal. So journal is little bit more personal to me because I have invested more time into it. So instead of having a simple annotation on the table, which I have seen on the bounty description, I try to make it more personalized to more better, because analytics the user can get it anywhere, but a personalized experience on the journal could make a difference and could make user retain on the platform more. So let me show you that. So have a trading streak, like not a trading streak but a journal streak, which is about 21 days. So I have read a book where it is written that if you do something for 21 days it becomes an habit. So on that principle, this card is created. So how it works is, if you do like if you journal one of the trades, like this one, so I'm just writing testing. Even in this one you can tag them with a good setup, revenge, what you're feeling at that time. And also you can add a key lesson, like and this key lesson I kept it as a 280 max character, because I want to have that information as concise as possible, because that makes them think better. And this will also help in AI assistance, because this will be as compact, as accurate as possible. So once I add, so this comes up, as you can see, it's a confetti which motivates the user first journal. So as the user enters their first journal, they can see day wise. So last trade which I did was on 14th and today date is 16th. So after 2 days there is a fire symbol which you can see here. So every day when you are doing a trade, and if you add journaling to it, here you will be able to see it instead of having any progress. This one gives a better feel and have a better emotion. You can filter all the trades based on your setup, and if there is no filtering, like if there is no data, there's a custom message on what is your good setup, like it's a good setup, so keep refining. So these are little bit nudges that I added. So yeah, this is an overall view of the app which I built. Now to have a much more deeper, so there is a drop down on the top. The user can select on mock data, and I have kept mainnet as coming soon. So as Deriverse will grow and goes to mainnet, this will auto enable and the user can see their mainnet data inside this application instantly. So when I click on mock data, so this comes up. Now I have multiple pairs from which I can filter it out. I have a date picker. So if I click on, for example, bonk and apply, I will get that particular information in the trade, filtered it out. I get the specific information regarding it. So now see, this is a mock data. So here this is a banner is there which makes the user to go and add their wallet. So as you can see, this is the full chart which the user will see if they have lot of trades, and over them the user can add drawdown, and this is how the information will be shown to them. So they can see their max DD, average recovery, what is the ratio between PNL and DD, so that information. Now the next they have their win rate, as I told, and then the whole information adds up. Like it is the view of the user. If they do more trade, the whole UI of the app becomes more richer and more supportive. So this is then overall. You can see the fees distribution, the what is their maker, taker, and network fee with the trade. And they will also have the same thing on the journal. They can filter it out, they can see, and yeah. Now coming to the next features. Now moving on to the roadmap. So this is where things get little bit interesting. So as I was building this whole application, at certain point till 14th, I faced a major blocker. As I was adding more features into it, more data into it, it was breaking down. And me being as a designer before, only now I'm trying this out. As you can see on my GitHub profile, I am not a coder at all. Only this is the first application that I'm doing. So I thought of, let's divide the whole thing into two parts. So I created this thing. So this is Deriverse concept journal. So this is a concept UIs which will come into the future of Deriverse journal. And when I click on next, it loads up in the same way how my app does, the main app Deriverse, but there's a small difference. So this particular app is having all the future things that will come onto the platform, like the strip on the top, these pro PNL tracker, deep performance, trading journal with more. So all of these are UI only. I tried to make them more richer in the real app with using real data, but it was becoming more harder for me to wire it up and do the things in a right way. So this is an app which is having a lot of things like portfolio dashboard, PNL tracker, and it's having heat map, all the things that were requested in the the scope of the document, but these are not real. You can see risk profiles, you can see the directional bias which was mentioned on the scope, but this is only mock. This is all hard coded mock, and these are not real data. That's the reason I kept it in a separate application, because I don't want to break what is already functional in the app. So user can see there is a separate liquidative analyzer, which was a request in one of the tweets from the user to see the liquidity, and as Deriverse is having liquidity portal, this will be helpful for that. Now in a more detail, if I go, there is a risk intelligence, and there are a lot of different features which you can see on the presentation that I shared while submitting this thing. So with that note, thank you for being till end of this demo video, which went to 16 minutes. I hope you liked this one, and looking forward to talk with the Deriverse team. And yeah, that's it. So thank you. Have a nice day.